The way that I think about parenting in general is that my children need to be prepared for a world that I am not expert in living in. And so, with the way society is changing and the bar keeps getting raised in terms of what success looks like and how do you get there and what is needed to get there, instead of pretending to myself to soothe my own anxiety, my own existential dread, that if I just keep doing all the things, if I enroll them in all the things and I get them all the tutors and I make sure they're always at the top of everything, instead of fooling myself into thinking that if I do all these things, they will be assured as a successful future, which they won't be. They won't be assured a successful future that way. What I try to remind myself is whatever the future looks like for them. First of all, I don't have a crystal ball. Second of all, they are already ahead of me in terms of figuring out how to navigate it. I am not more of an expert on the future than they are because they're actually living in and absorbing the dynamics of today in a much more flexible way than I am. My brain is trying to rely on my own history and the past to learn how to cope with the present. But my children are here in the present and they're soaking up the rules of the road for today. So already I understand they have an expertise that I don't have. I understand I can't see the future. And I understand that my job is to help them be prepared to meet challenges. So that's what I focus on is what are the basic skills that people need to face new challenges that they can't anticipate. So we talk about things in my home like maintaining hope, being optimistic, because I think that those are really key characteristics and ways of orienting to the future that help you face challenges. If you believe that something can get solved, you're more likely to meet a problem in a solution-focused way. I make sure that our connections are strong because whatever challenges they face, I want them to feel like they can come home and we can put our heads together and try to solve problems. And I hope that will also translate into how they lean into other relationships in their lives to try to solve problems and pool resources. I'm giving them a strong sense of identity, of cultural identity, of faith, of spirituality. So as they face challenges in their life, they're able to say, what are the things I really care about? And how does this help me manifest those values in my life? And I would say those are sort of at the top of my list in terms of how I think about this problem.